Hi, everybody. This is your friendly neighborhood ESL and accent reduction tutor, David Berlin. Today, I want to give you some intonation practice that is directed at Muslims. Um, a lot of my clients are Muslim. New Jersey has a very large Pakistani and Indian Muslim and Middle Eastern Muslim, a lot of Egyptian folks here, a lot of a lot of Jordanians, a lot of different kinds of Muslims in New Jersey and in New York, and I often teach. Some of my clients have been imams and in finance and all kinds of different professions, and they want to learn English and they want to reduce their accent so that they can fit in better in America. And so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some practice in the rhythm of English and the rhythm of American English. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to model for you and you're going to repeat. Now, the article I'm going to use is an article in Young Muslim Digest magazine from April 2011, and it's called On the Etiquettes of Giving and Receiving Gifts. Now, mind you, I don't believe the person who originally wrote this article was an English speaker. This appears to have been translated. But it'll do. It should be fine. Now remember the rules of stress. First of all, look at that first sentence in the article. Gift is a form of transaction in a civilized society. Notice how those emphasis points, you know what emphasis is, right? Stress, we make it longer and louder, right? Notice how those emphasis points, we call them stressed syllables. Those stressed syllables come at approximately even points throughout the sentence. Gift is a form of transaction in a civilized society, right? So roughly even points throughout the sentence are stressed. The duration between the stressed parts of the sentence is approximately the same between each one. Approximately, not exactly. Also, let me explain how we emphasize, right? So look at that word transaction, right? It's the a part that gets the stress, the a vowel. We emphasize that a vowel. Gift is a form of transaction. Look at the word civilized. It's the si part, the I part that gets the stress, the emphasis, right? Civilized. So the way that we make those, way that we emphasize those and make them stressed is by making them longer and louder. So when I say longer, we stretch out the vowel. We make it take a little longer to say. Oh, by the way, in American English, for our purposes, when I teach American English, we're talking about vowel sounds, not written vowels. Because in American English, sometimes things are not spelled the way they're written or written the way they're spelled. So when I talk about making a vowel longer or louder, we're talking about the vowel sound, not the written vowel. Okay? All right. Gift is a form of transaction in a civilized society. Boom, 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 boom. Those points of emphasis, points of stress, the stresses, right, hit at approximately even points throughout the sentence. Okay? All right. So what I want to do is I'm going to model and you're going to repeat. I'm going to read this article piece by piece, and I'll give you space at the end of each sentence to repeat it. Okay? You should focus on stress and not intonation, which is pitch changes in my voice. Okay. Gift is a form of transaction in a civilized society. The Holy Prophet has laid a great stress on it in his traditions and indicated that it is helpful in the promotion of mutual love and affection and conducive to the growth of friendly relations, which doubtlessly are a great blessing. A gift is an offering made as a token of goodwill and with the object of making the other man happy and winning the good graces of the Lord. If the present is made to anyone younger in age, it is a gesture of affection. To a friend, it is a means of strengthening the bond of love. If to a needy person, it is a source of solace and comfort. And if to a superior, it is a mark of regard and respect. In case something is given to anyone for the sake of God and with the intention of earning the reward of the hereafter, considering him to be poor and indigent, it will be charity, sadaqah, not a gift, hajjah. It is only when an offering is meant to be an expression of love and fellow feeling, and through it the good pleasure of the Lord is to be sought, that it becomes a gift. However, if a gift is made with sincerity, the reward on it is no less than on charity, and sometimes even greater. It was owing to this difference between hajjah and sadaqah that the Holy Prophet accepted a hajjah with prayer and thankfulness and made use of it. In the case of a sadaqah, his practice was though he accepted it too with gratitude, and he blessed the giver, but he did not use it himself, he gave it to others. Okay, so you should be listening, repeating, and mimicking what you hear of each sentence, the rhythm of each sentence, the stresses. It was owing to this difference between hajjah and sadaqah that the Holy Prophet accepted a hajjah with prayer and thankfulness and made use of it, while in case of a sadaqah, his practice was that he accepted it too with gratitude and blessed the giver. He did not use it himself, but gave to others. Roughly even points of stress. Roughly, approximately, not exactly, but roughly even points of stress throughout the sentences. Okay? All right. This is your friendly neighborhood ESL and accent reduction tutor, David Berlin, signing off. Goodbye.